Hail and welcome to High Noon with Shadowhawk Talks. We got Rex Doubleflyer Christian just grabbing a cup of coffee and getting ready to join us here. And hopefully we'll have a couple more guests as time rolls on. And today we're going to feature the review of Alien Alamo, keeping with the Western theme of the show right now. So that worked out pretty well. Omer Glitch, hail. Gable Penny Shot in the house. Hail, hail. Good to see you boys. Omer, hopefully you'll have a chance to pop in a little while here. I sent you the link earlier. Hope everything's good there. Uh, just waiting for Rex to get back and get into the review
Uh,
of. No, there he is. We'll chat for a little while first before we get into the review.
oh, well, that's
What's
right.
going
We
on,
have
Rex?
a unboxing, right? We have an unboxing to do.
Yeah, I
I
think we'll do
I
the
think.
unboxing after
Uh,
the review, though.
okay, all
Yeah,
right.
I'm
Gonna
planning
make
on
me
do
suffer
that after
second.
the review. That's right. Yeah, I'm gonna make you hang out.
Yeah,
I mean,
we got
unless you're in a
anything to
hurry.
highlight in the chat? We got
We got Gable Penny Shot
no
saying that good
Gable Penny
afternoon to
shot Omer.
everybody. Homer's here. So far we got a couple people
How's it
here.
afternoon? I mean, I guess he was projecting.
Well, yeah.
Uh, I tried that apple cinnamon, or no, it was apple cider muffin mix in the buttermilk pancake, and I put a little additional cinnamon in it as well,
Hail
and
Apex.
made some pancakes. And then, after dropping the batter, I put in some Tibet pineapple in it. It's really not too bad,
Ooh,
with syrup or butter
yeah,
or whatever.
that actually
Apple
sounds pretty
cider
good.
muffin mix in the I know it actually
PBR
was.
PBR
Hey
Scoop Down.
PBR.
Hail, hail.
Hey Apex.
Good to see you both.
Hmm hmm
All right, we're getting some people
It's
in
high
here.
noon.
Yeah.
Woo! Wah,
And there's
wah,
Carrie. Woo woo.
wah.
Hey,
It's high
Carrie.
noon.
Sorry I
Hey
didn't send
Carrie.
you the link there. Next time I will.
Woo! Wah, wah, wah.
Rex gonna get me struck
Wah,
for
wah, wah.
his bad imitation. Uh, I can't whistle anymore. I don't know what happened.
That's all I am.
I used to be able to whistle good, but I can't
Yeah, I
do it
never
anymore.
could. I never could. If it was like, here, whistle for the posse to come help you, it's like, yeah, you're
Hmm.
gonna die.
Yeah.
I watched Go West Buddy last night. That was the last western I watched. It was a spaghetti western, actually shot in Rome. I noticed on the credits at
No,
the end
very
of
nice.
it, and it was a comedy all the way. It was like you need to you need to watch that one, Shadow. I think you would enjoy it. It's it's comedy, western, with a
What's it
lot of
called? Do
fight
you,
scenes and stuff.
you remember what it was called? Or
Go West Buddy.
Go
Go
West,
West
buddy.
Buddy.
Okay, I've never heard of that one.
Yep. Look it up. Yeah, it's
I
spaghetti
will.
western. It's got some of the Italian actors from back in the day that was in more serious westerns, but this one is straight comedy. Uh,
Uh,
but
yeah.
it's
Speaking
interesting.
of
Yeah.
crazy crap, I caught
Mhm.
a movie from 2008 had Leslie Nielsen and a bunch of the people from like the old spoof movies and stuff, like Airplane and all that. And the whole movie is making fun of
Uh-huh.
woke culture all the way back in 2008. I didn't even realize we'd been invaded so bad. Um, I watched it yesterday and it was crazy. It's like the same shit that's going on nowadays was already happening in 2008, and I just didn't even notice. These guys were pointing it out and
Oh
making
yeah.
fun of it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
through
I
the
think
whole
it
movie.
was when I first noticed it, maybe in 2010, if memory serves me right. So a couple of years later, I noticed
Yeah.
it. I think
Well, this
it's
one
been a
it's
while.
called
Uh,
an
I
American
also
Carol.
watched
Okay, go
An
ahead.
American Carrot. Okay.
Carol, like a Christmas
Uh,
Carol.
I watched. Oh, Carol. Okay.
Right.
Uh,
But it's
maybe they
actually
should have
really
named
good.
it Karen as a redhead. American Karen.
That would work.
Let's see. You want this team up, Shadowhawk and Rex. Omer Glitch or no one else can replace us. We've been doing this for 3 years. So whether we're on Shadow's channel or my own, we're the best there is out there. Humbly said.
That's right. We're the best there is
We
at what
try
we
anyway.
do, even though what we do is
I,
very pretty.
I also I also watched one called Wild Women. It was the
Mm-hmm.
actor Hugh
Shocking.
O'Brien that played Cimarron back in the late 50s. He played Cimarron. Um, uh, it was like 1975 movie, 75, 76. And that one original Star Trek episode that had Lurch in it, Ted Cassidy, that he was the android
Mm.
killing people,
Oh yeah. I remember that one.
throwing people off cliffs. It was all underground on the planet.
Right,
Killed the
right, yeah.
security guys. Just he either choked them out or threw them off the cliffs. Yeah. Okay. In that episode, there's this sexy android woman with the dark hair. She was in that
Okay.
movie.
Oh wow.
Still looking good after they got these women from a penal colony, and what they're doing is they're smuggling
He said
3
penal.
cannons in the wagons down on the. Yes, I did say penal. It was a small joke, but I'm.
Yeah. But
But they went down. They needed the women as cover, like they're going to be settlers, and they're going through Indian country, and they get down on the border, and basically they do a pincer move where they trap the Mexican soldiers in this ghost town on the border where they're supposed to meet, 4 Texas Rangers, but the Mexican soldiers killed them the day before, and basically he comes by once and they meet him. He recognizes one of the women that used to have a cat house, I guess in Texas or somewhere
oh,
previously,
she was a cat lady.
and yeah, she was a cat lady. No, and she even had a whip. You got to have a whip with those horses. She
It's
was a
like
crack
herding cats.
shot.
Right?
She was like, rare.
You ever tried to herd cats? It's crazy.
That cat. That's something
All
I've
right.
never tried to do. Is herd cats.
Oh,
I've heard
by the
of
way,
cats.
this,
Does that count?
this will be explained later. But I'm taking over the Shadowhawk name. I don't care anymore. Jim Valentino has severely disappointed me, and I dare you to come after me. So I'll explain that a little bit later. But
Wow. Okay.
in the meantime,
Okay.
Shadowhawk's
All
all
right.
mine now.
I'll try and remind you. My second joke was I've been called something similar to a cat before.
Well,
And I've called other people similar to a cat before.
my response to that one is I am what I eat.
Yeah.
It
Well,
might take you a
I've
minute.
been called the other thing too. The
Well, yeah, I don't have
long
the
good.
same
No,
response.
it did take me a minute. Yeah, I went to sleep about dawn. I just got up. I did get up. Well, I mean, that's triumphant move right there in itself that I got up. But yeah,
I woke up to the
I'm
crack
up
of
and
dawn once. She
and
wasn't real happy.
oh my gosh. Okay. As long as you
All
don't
right,
tell me
enough
you
of
had
this
some yellow
silliness.
snow, I'm okay. Yeah.
Wait, you
Puget
never had
Sound's
a
been a
lemon
while, huh?
smoker? That's right. All right, you guys. Let's. Oh God, what a morning I've had already, and we're gonna get into this review here. Sure, everybody's already familiar with Mr. Graham Nolan.
Okay.
I believe this was his second campaign for Comicsgate, Alien Alamo. His first one was the Chenoo, which we'll get to when we hit the C's. But yeah, really
And
really
he's
nice
doing
book,
an
I think.
Alien Alamo too, isn't he?
I believe
Isn't
so.
he
Yeah, he
doing a
said something
sequel?
about that. But yeah, I'm a big fan of Graham. I've
Yeah.
gotten all of his stuff: the Joe Frankenstein, Escape from Monster Island, pretty much everything he's done. Two-Fisted Manly Tales is another good
And
one. We'll
this
get
is
to
a
that
Western.
eventually. Yeah, and this one just, I mean, it's all working out well for the channel. I got a kind of a Western theme, and then my second book I'm reviewing is a Western book. So, I mean, how much perfect than that could you get? Um, Still working
Keep
on my setup
keep
over
your
here,
eye
though. I gotta
peeled.
go.
I don't, I mean,
Yeah,
keep your eye peeled. The Westerns are, you know, out there. I
no,
mean,
dude,
they're
they're
cropping up everywhere. And
yeah,
I
they're
was kind of
popping up all over the place.
I was kind of
They're
not
cool.
leading the pack, but yeah, when I created Midnight, uh,
Mhm.
last year, or no,
Well, I
the
think
year
Graham, and
before,
then
actually, 2023, we created Midnight.
yeah, I'd say Graham and Aaron, and I mean, you know what though, really, since I've gotten into CG back in 2018, there have been Western titles floating around as far back as I can remember. I mean, look at Octopus Cowboy. That's another great one. I got to get on board with that one. Um, but yeah,
Yeah, and
there's
then there's that
Six Gun
shrimp
Gorilla.
one or whatever. It's Western.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Remember
that's a
that
newer one.
prong or that shrimp?
Yeah, I forget what the name
Yeah,
of that one is exactly.
yeah.
Yeah, that looks interesting. Um,
They should
all
just call it Little Joe. There actually was a
right, better than Little
Western,
Debbie.
and Michael Landon was in it.
I don't know
Little
if it's gonna
Debbie.
work. Now, hold on one second.
cream
Entertain the crowd for a
cream
second, Rex. I'm
filling.
gonna try to set up this board a little bit there. Hold on.
No, no,
Oh,
no. It's only
wait a minute.
Saturday.
We got somebody backstage. Oh,
It's not the weekend for everyone.
welcome to the show,
Okay.
everyone.
Call in the
Over.
reinforcements.
Hello.
What's up?
It's white nipple.
Oh, over. You got no icon?
I'm logging in from my phone real quick for just a bit.
Oh, okay. No big deal. All right. Well, let's get a
he sounds hungover.
dude.
Yeah,
I had a headache
Yeah.
this morning when I woke up. Oof, that don't
I
happen
wish
very
I was
often.
hungover. That would be better.
All right. You guys
You
ready?
do. Okay. Mr.
Let's take a look
Headache.
at this bad boy here.
Mr. White
Oh,
Nipple Headache.
I gotta rearrange the. Oh, do.
Now, your
All
first
right.
review was 2 weeks ago. You are going to do this every week, but there was a little glitch in the matrix last year. I mean, last year, last week. Hey, Courtney. Courtney and her
Hey, Courtney.
fellowship of oddballs in the house. Hey,
There we go.
Courtney. But your
Good to see
first
Courtney.
review, and people should go back and watch it, was Canadian Tussle by John Dillard.
The Buckler, yes, from John Dillard. Quite a good, great book. I had a couple of
Mm-hmm.
minor issues with it, but other than that, loved it to death.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, we got another guest here. Let's welcome
Let's
into
watch you rip this one for. Let's watch you rip this one to shreds.
Mr. Walter Danley. What's up, Elsie?
Much, man.
Hey,
Good to see you, sir. Good to see you. All right, everybody's here. All the
Mr.
crowd's all
Laid
in.
Back.
Anybody that's late, too bad you're late. All right, here we go. Oh man, there we go. Can you guys see that? All right.
Alien, Alamo.
I need to enlarge
Well, if
myself
I
again. Wait a minute.
make
What
it a little
happened?
bigger.
Hold on.
Looks good.
You do.
I gotta
You
go
need
back
to.
to it.
You
There we
need to
go.
engorge
There we go.
yourself.
There we go.
There you
That's
go.
that's more better. All right. So
Graham
now,
Nolan's Alien
we need the
Alamo.
spotlight.
Compass
Dun,
Comics.
dun,
The
dun,
Western with
dun.
aliens. Crab aliens.
Yeah,
You
alien
got the
crab,
crabs.
bug, spidery kind of monster thing.
Can
Signed
you
issue. Look at
imagine
that. Mr. Nolan
the
signature right
doctor?
there. Now here's the one thing I noticed this morning that already ruined my day. I don't know if you can tell. You see that spot glass on there? the two crabs at the bottom of the.
Uh-huh.
Can you see
Was
the?
there was a
Can you see
glitch
the
in it?
reflection? Kind of the rest of it is matte, and then you get down here and you can kind of see that
Oh,
reflection. Now here's the problem. Let me turn this light back
oh,
on.
well, Mike.
When I was looking at this morning, I don't know if you guys can see that or not. There's a little scratch that runs right across here, right above my
Oh,
finger.
I see it. Oh, yeah, I see
Yeah,
it now. Yep.
that's in the spot gloss. I
Oh,
never
wow.
noticed it, man. Now I'm so disappointed. Anyway, so here we go. Alien, Alamo. I think I'm gonna turn that one off.
9.6 confirmed.
Yeah, just dropped my score.
Yeah, I can hear
I didn't get the remark.
I can hear the doctor now. He says, I've got bad news for you. It's crabs, but it's even worse. It's alien crabs.
Yeah.
Alien crab. What do we do, Doc? There's nothing we can do, sir. All right, so we start up with a young lad and his
8.9.
dog.
8.9.
I like that they put the dog in there. I've decided to
Real.
put Abby in my comic.
Yeah. So the boy sneaks outside. He's restless. His dad is a drunk. He's a Vietnam War vet. He's got issues, and he's not really being a good dad to his boy, but he's hanging in day by day. So the kids kind of got the reign of
So
the
what
place.
is this? What time setting is this? Shadowhawk in late
This,
60s or what?
late 60s, early 70s, somewhere in there. I'm sure Graham nails it down in the story somewhere, but it's not necessarily for the review. It's 70 to 70.
Okay. You
So the
did read
kids,
this though, right?
of course, I just read it the other night. I'm not gonna remember every goddamn detail, right? Jesus God. Next time I'll take notes for you, okay? So I got all the dates and everything handy. Kid sneaks out.
That's serious, man.
Watches
Jesus God. Double down. Way
watches
to double down.
a meteor fall. Good Lord, man.
Jesus God.
Did,
Oh
did
my
I
God.
did I actually
It
ask
was
you to be here?
1972, Rex. 1972.
It was September 1972. It was the 9th at 12 o'clock midnight. Jesus, brother. All right, look at that. Ooh,
Wow,
we got a
that
beautiful.
horse has some Disney in it, doesn't it? Like that
A little
second
bit.
panel there with the horse kind of looking.
This is just not working out. I gotta get better setup. All right, here we go. Yeah, the horses is very nice. The dog is also very good. Oh, there's another view of the horse. Okay, give me one sec.
He does have an animated style to it, though.
Oh, God bless America.
Don't hurt yourself, Shadow.
Okay.
Thank you.
Always
The
entertaining at
dishes,
Shadow
think
Times.
the dishes broke.
Jeez. You need a tripod, buddy. You need a
Spill my
tripod.
Okay, man.
bourbon.
Dude, I
Oh
got
my
a
God.
tripod, but it's not big enough to hold my phone right. I gotta get a better one. This is just horrible. All right, hey, you know what? It's entertaining. That's all it matters.
Yeah, that's right.
All
Stick it in your teeth.
Taping rubber bands, buddy. Tape and
the
rubber
kid runs.
bands.
Okay, there you go. Yeah. The kid runs out, goes out at night by himself, unaccompanied, and then sees the down in the valley there. Oh, we got a glare. Crazy on that. So there you go. Down in the valley,
Yeah.
all the little
That's
things have landed. He thinks they're just meteorites or whatever. So he's gonna come back in the morning and try to collect some. And in the meantime, dun, 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 not meteorites. Looks like eggs. So Pop wakes up with a hangover. He's drinking coffee. What'd you do last night, kid? I had to sneak out. Blah blah blah. We go through. It's actually got a really good backstory. I don't want to give it all away, but again, the dad is kind of not really, being there for his son. He has flashbacks every night to
uh,
Vietnam and stuff, where he's
black and white.
doing horrible things. Wakes up one morning and he's got a gun pulled on his kid. Like
Holy
serious
shit.
emotional damage. Um, freaks out and
Who wouldn't
swears
be?
he's gonna do better
Well,
by the
wait a
kid.
minute. Wait a minute. I've got a question though. If he was in Vietnam, why is he calling his son a Jap?
Okay, maybe it was
You
World
sure
War
it wasn't
II.
World
I'm
War One?
sorry. Jeez, God. Here we go, Mr. Detail.
Okay,
You
I'm
know,
just a little confused.
hey Apex, I thought this was your job.
Mr. Detail.
Where's Apex at? He might as well be giving me shit in the chat too. Uh,
Yeah.
That would be nice.
all right.
Go ahead. Proceed, sir. You
So
are
the
correct,
neighbors
sir. Just go on.
neighbors find a dead cow with these little monsters all over it.
Mhm. Munching down.
Yeah, they try to do something about it. Ah, you damn little critters, get off my cow. Oh, pissed right in his face. But their pee is acid. Oh,
Acid. Wow. Dark man.
so everybody freaks out. They get eaten by the
Yeah.
crabs. The old
Yeah.
man that runs the ranch next door finds out. You know, him and the kid's dad get together. We're gonna do something about this.
We got to
Yeah.
band
Move.
together.
Now, I don't know if you can't really see the detail on this, but they go back to the valley there, the little canyon or whatever it was the kid was looking at the morning before. And now it's just filled
Full of
with
crap.
these little crab monsters.
Oh,
They're just
man.
everywhere.
You got enough
So they're losing it,
crawling
coming up
and
with a plan. Meantime, the kid
fire.
brought one of these things home without telling anybody. He's going to go crack it
Oh,
open. But too late.
You just
It's already cracked open.
did you want to?
no.
Little
No.
monsters try to come and get him. The dog takes one out. You would think
There you
that that
go.
would hurt the dog biting that thing, but whatever.
Unless it got
So,
peed on.
no, the
Yeah.
dog didn't get peed on, so yeah, I guess he's all right. But yeah, you think he would have got a mouthful of acid? I don't know.
Oh, that'd be a
Anyway,
bummer. His tongue would be
yeah,
gone.
Dad comes in, takes out the one that was
Hello.
getting ready to get the kid. They get together with the neighbors,
At least you know what that
and
does.
skip
That
ahead a
sets
little
up
bit.
and establishes that they can be killed.
Well,
Yeah.
it's not that they can't be killed, but there is an overwhelming amount of them. So they come up with a plan. They're going to use a bunch of blood from one of the
Right.
dead cows, soak this big propane tank, and then lure in the monsters and blow them up. So here come all the little
There you
boogers
go. Then we'll
after
have
the
a
blood.
clam bake.
Yeah, they bring them in. They kind of herd them where they want them to go to get them close to the
Gonna have
Roast
themselves
propane
them. Oh,
some
I
tank.
some
like that
clam
glam.
chowder.
Yeah,
Somebody's
the
having a
kids in there getting
bummer of a
some, the
time.
dog's getting some, everybody's doing their part.
Somebody's
This
got to have
dude
a
gets a
bummer.
face full. Oh,
Oh,
little booger.
that
Oh,
hurt.
He's coming at you.
it would have been great if he would have dropped his
Like,
tongue. It would
nah.
have been great if his tongue was dropping out of his face. I love that panel.
So they all get over here to the propane tank where they were trying to draw him in. You see him, whole army of them.
Put a couple of
Ba-boom.
Dad takes the shot.
blood.
Bam. Takes him out.
Back in the
You
day,
done
we
good,
would have
boy.
used napalm.
Look at that. Saved the world. Wait a minute. There wasn't near enough of them there. That canyon was full. So they decide, what's the best way to take out a whole canyon full of little buggers? Stampede all the cows
Oh,
through the canyon.
stampede. Yeah.
Clever.
Yeah,
And
all
have
these
Can't pee
cows
barbecue.
on
and
them
Have a
horses
all.
and everything
barbecue
to run through,
afterwards.
and they just mash the living crap out of all these little bugs. And then the cowboys go in and clean up afterwards. Dun dun dun. Looks like maybe a couple of them might have got away. So they go into the cave. Dude's having a flashback from World War II. Sorry, Rex. Not Vietnam.
No problem.
So this must be more like the
Damn
50s
Jap.
then. Sorry about that. Thought it was the 70s. They look over the cliff down
Yeah,
into the
50s
cave.
sci-fi.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
that would make more sense, I guess. And there you
Do you like that glossy stock? I do not like glossy stock per se.
go. I
With
prefer the
pages.
matte actually for reading because there's a lot of glare. But there you see
Yes,
the monster of
thank
them all
you.
is the
Me
queen, of
too.
course. So we got to get rid of her.
Wow.
So they come up with a plan. They got a bunch of dynamite. They get it into place, but the queen is on its
She's a
way, man. It's
breeder.
like, nope. They
The
blow it up,
queen.
rain tons of rocks down upon them, and
Krakow.
everybody lives happily ever after. Or do they? Anyway,
Or
Or
there we
do
go.
I
they?
would have paid him money to put, it said Krakow in the next panel. It should have been Krakow.
But
Crackahoa.
anyway,
oh,
yeah,
No, that doesn't work, Homer.
great book, great read. I don't know if you guys, I can zero in on a few panels here, let you see some of Graham's better expression work and stuff like that. Here's just a great action page there. With flashback scene to World War II. I mean, Graham's detail when he wants to is spot on, man. Look at that.
Yeah, it looks
Anyway,
great.
yeah, I'm gonna give this an easy. I don't want to get too crazy, but an easy 9 out of 10 for sure. Great read, a lot of fun. Um, art is spectacular.
Scratch. Scratch.
There's a minor scratch, and you know what? I think the problem is Graham went so big with the spot gloss. I've never seen anybody do that much of a spot gloss on a cover. So it's usually just a little spot here, a little spot there. You don't have a chance to really scratch it. So maybe the
Oh,
larger
now
area of spot gloss.
Downfall had some nice spot gloss. I remember.
Downcast, yeah, but they were smaller spots.
Remember
This is,
Downfall?
I mean,
Downcast. Yeah, Downcast.
yeah. I mean, if you look at this cover though, see the little shiny bits? It's both of these crabs. This whole area,
Yeah.
it's all
yeah.
spot gloss. The rest of
Right.
it's all matte.
But
I
it's
wish he would have
thick.
done the
We
inside matte.
wanted
That's
that
the only
in the foreground.
right. That's
Yeah.
the only
We
complaint
wanted
I've
the
got is
foreground.
I would have liked the inside of it to be a matte finish instead of the gloss to cut down on the glare.
Yeah, I'm not a big with gloss stock too. It may stick together.
Yeah, if you don't, if it doesn't dry right or it sticks during the drying process, yeah, you could have an issue.
Or bubble up. I've seen them bubbled up too.
Mm-hmm. Or like if you have a lot of blacks or whatever, you saturate the page and then you get waves. Like Ethan had an issue with the first Cyberfrog with that. They flatten out
Oh
after a
yeah,
while.
yeah. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
you're going with that coated stock because it's thin, I think, and
Yeah.
but I don't prefer the glare and stuff. It give me a matte
Right.
finish every time.
Yeah, I prefer the matte, especially I think the matte finishes show the colors off better as well. You don't have. That's just me.
That was awesome. That was awesome, Shadow. Hey, did you know that Dillard EFAP'd your review of his book on his show?
Yeah, I saw you said that the other day on Rex's
Wow.
show. I was like, oh, cool. I was
Yeah.
hoping he wasn't mad at me. So.
Nah, he's not. He wasn't. He liked it. He thought it was good.
Oh, sweet. I'm glad.
Burn him.
Yeah.
Kill him.
I ain't trying to
All
hit
right,
nobody,
gents.
but if I see something, I mean, like I said, with Graham, I
If you
mean,
see something, say
very
something.
few
If I
complaints.
if I
Yeah.
see something, say something. Right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
If I
Yeah.
see something, say something.
I've had that drilled into me since 2002. So.
Oh,
All right,
Shadow
gents.
Hawk, talk about
I'll see you
drill.
all later. Have a good stream. We'll catch
All
up
right.
later.
Thanks for stopping by.
Take care,
See you,
guys. Yeah,
Homer.
appreciate you inviting me.
Yeah, no problem. Take it easy, brother.
All right. See you later, Rex.
He gotta
LZ.
go
Y'all have a great
draw.
day. Bye,
He gotta
chat.
go draw.
I,
All right.
I, I gotta go. I gotta go draw.
See you, Homer.
You got
Peace,
go.
guys.
Later, brother.
Yeah. If
All
you're
right,
in a
here we
Western,
go.
you never want to say draw.
All right, what happened? I'm trying to get the layout back here. Hold on, boys.
Well, that's good. I mean, you need to embiggen because we're going to have an unboxing.
Oh yeah, are you rushing me, sir? Is that what you're doing? We got half an hour. I got an hour to
No.
kill here.
Oh no. Oh
That review went a little quicker than I
yeah.
wanted to, but I didn't want to reveal
Well,
too much of the story
Abby's in my
for anyone
lap.
who hasn't read it yet.
Abby's in my lap, so I can't see the
Abby,
time.
you're
How
right.
much time is left?
So what you been up to
Yeah,
today, Elsie?
Man, just getting up, had me a few cups of coffee, saw your link. I said, "Oh yeah, Shadow's gonna do a review." So
Yeah, I had a couple
let's
errands to
go.
run this morning, so I was
Every
out and about.
Saturday at noon.
That's right. From now on, every Saturday. So
Every Saturday at noon.
I'll be announcing later on what next week's book will be. I finally got my CG comics back in. Dude, man, I got more than I thought. I've got 5 short boxes full of just CG stuff already, Rex.
Cool.
Like,
Wow.
holy crap! Yeah.
That's a
I
lot.
maybe got about 2. I got about 2, probably 2 or more.
I got 3 regular,
You got me
Silver
beat
Age
there.
size boxes, and then I got 2 of them that are magazine size that are just stuffed all with CG stuff. And I didn't even count in all the box sets I got up on my shelf and stuff. Those are gonna have to be a whole different set of reviews.
And there's
Anyway,
always some more
all right,
somewhere.
we're gonna move
Keep
along
looking.
to the unboxing here in a moment. Got some
Moving.
The
new
abs are
decor for the stream room when I finally get it all set up. So got myself a little wall hanging.
Oh wow! There you go.
Yeah. And
Who are you waving to?
my heavy box. What'd you send me, Rex? A brick? Oh, it's the mighty battle brick.
It was compared
Watch
to
out.
yours. It was, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to 3D print some mighty battle bricks, don't you think?
Oh yeah, dude, that'd be awesome. And they shouldn't be too expensive. I mean, it's just a rectangle.
It's a rectangle with some blood. A blunt
Yeah,
instrument.
some blood, maybe a little cape.
Yeah, and I could give. I mean, we could use Homer glitches in like a story, right? Because it's got eyes and stuff and
Yeah, we could do that.
I
like Homer Glitch's design of it, man.
Yes.
Yeah, Homer did a really good battle brick there. I like it. All right, let's see. Let me switch this layout up again. Here we go back to me.
So I sent him a box full of stuff, and we're going to see what's in it.
There's my Christmas
Merry
presents from
Christmas.
Thank you, sir. And we start off with the Kool-Aid Man.
The Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
I bet
There's
that
one,
was completely
there
unexpected.
was a stream the other night.
And then, the really weird
you said
thing
you wanted one, so there's candy in. There's candy in his butt.
Yeah, if you pull his butt open, hold on.
Yeah, it opens up. Yeah, it's got Kool-Aid candy.
It's kind of hard to get his butt open though.
And they're individually wrapped, and the candy's still good, I'm sure.
Yeah, so you take down his little back door and his PJs there, and there's candy inside.
His little flap. Oh yeah, Kool-Aid candy. Oh yeah. So candy dispenser.
So, is this fairly new, Rex? How old is that candy? Or should I?
No, you can eat that.
Okay.
Less than 2 years. I don't know. I got those about a year and a half ago, maybe about a year.
Oh, it should be fine.
It's still good.
Yeah, I wasn't sure.
Yeah, it's fine.
Got some cool stuff here.
Oh.
Original. I'm getting the sunshine there. Original bog art. Um, that.
Yeah, that's.
Very
I think that was done back in March, wasn't it? If you turn it around, it's dated.
Yep.
Dated and
Just
signed.
after my birthday, 3/11. Look at Rex's little symbol there that he uses. Very nice. Tell me he's not a comic book artist. Guy's even got his signature all symboled out already. Ooh, little dirty joke coming right at you. Oh, that's cool, Rex. That came out nice.
Definitely.
Yeah, that was one that I dated on the front there, which is unusual.
Oh, this one's all the way back at the beginning of the year, 1/16. Almost a year old. Oh, there's one of those very limited edition Rex postcards with the scratch art. Wait a minute. What am I looking at
150
here?
of those made. 150.
Okay. Yeah, there's Bog.
That's
And big
Bog.
old. Who's this
Mhm.
guy? Who's that in the
Zob,
background
Z-O-B.
there? Zob. Okay.
Uh-huh.
We got Bog.
Turn it
Where'd
over.
he go?
Turn it over.
Oh, yeah.
Made those up in 2016 for
Have a
2016.
Happy New Year.
That was the
Happy New Year.
first Momentum Comics anything I did.
That's cool,
Postcard.
dude.
Yeah.
Ooh, look how shiny.
That's scratch art. They're both scratch art.
Yeah, that's very cool. And then we got this one. I like this a lot. I like the color scheme on this one, right? Look at that. Ooh,
The first
getting the sunlight there.
so
There we
trivia
go.
question, what's the first word Bog ever said that was published? You got it right there.
Hey.
Hey!
Oh, Bog he had gloves on there too. Bog had a costume. We'll have to get the story behind that one day.
I'm not seeing the gloves, but whatever.
You don't see looks like he's got gauntlets on his hand almost. On the front one. I don't know. Maybe not. A little bit on that.
Flip
On
that
his,
one over.
this one, no. But I don't know. But I like the color palette and stuff on this one. It's very cool. Very
Only
actiony bag.
50 of those made.
Wow. Yeah, I got to get these and put them into
Flip
some
that one
special
over.
looks.
Let's see the back of that one.
Oh. Okay. Enjoy the new
go.
year.
That was
Momentum
my
Comics.
thumbnail the other day.
And then for more information,
That's
we got
from 2017.
Okay, so this was the second year you did them?
Elsie Junior Dot. Yeah, I wasn't even using. I was using Elsie's. Yeah.
All right, let's see. We got
Cardboard.
I don't know what I did with it. Darn it. Ooh, we got a couple of original. No, this one's an Ethan Cyberfrog card. Thank you, Rex. I don't know if I got this one or not.
You don't. That's why I sent it to you.
Okay. Yeah, I know I've been missing
That was for supporting him. That's one of the rare ones where you support him monthly and he sends that to you, you know.
Oh yeah. My membership has been in and out depending on my cash. So
Right.
Where'd the other one go? And then this one, ooh, this is on that cool parchment paper. We got 10, 17, 23. This is a couple years, a year and a half or so now. A vampire.
There you go.
Looks like he just had a snack. Tasty.
Oh, wow.
Come here, my
He's
dear.
chowing down on some alien crap.
That's just cocktail sauce, I call it.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. See, I didn't need you to remind me, Rex, because you sent me the last Shadowhawk, which I missed. It was up here in comic book stores for a very short period, and I got hardly any comic book
Hmm.
stores by me anymore. Um, very happy to have it. Uh, although I now hate Jim Valentino, and he really pissed me off with the end of this book, and makes me regret being a Shadowhawk fan all my life. But so now I'm taking over. Fuck you, Jim. Uh, Shadowhawk is mine.
We
Cheap
should
ass.
try and get him on the show.
Oh yeah, that'd be a great idea. I used to love him. Now I can't stand him. Yeah, let's get him on the show. We'll get him on your show. How about that? uh,
Yeah,
oh,
that's what
here's
I meant.
a prayer card. Yeah, yeah. No, yeah, we'll get him on your show. That way I don't have to feel bad when I give him shit. This is cool. Oh, Spookhouse Ash Can. What was this from, Rex?
That's Eric Powell artwork there. It was like a free comic book giveaway, I believe.
Oh, okay. Halloween Comic
Comic.
Fest. That's cool. I
But
like
it's
that
an
cover.
older one. Yeah, it's a few years
Yeah.
old.
Like
Yeah.
the fishbowl.
Eric
Albatross.
Powell that did the
Yeah.
Goon.
Ah, okay.
Mhm.
Albatross Funny Books is the. Oh, look at that. That's signed, Rex. Wow. Is that? Yeah, that looks like it's
I think
signed, actually.
I think that's printed. That's just printed signature.
Are you sure? Okay.
I think.
Better make sure.
Yeah, it might. It might be. It pops at first, like it looks like a real one.
It does
Yeah.
pop. Contrast.
And then
Yeah.
Bitterroot #1, Image Comics, Image First.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously this is something newer because
That
I have never heard of Bitterroot.
it is. It's from a few years back. Actually, I bought an original Bitterroot, and then they came out with this, which was, their Images First is reprint of some of
Oh,
their.
okay.
But this was like a newer reprint. I was surprised that
Yeah, Mike.
But Bitterroot was a hit. A lot of people loved it when it came out. So I really got a good book when I took a chance. I liked the art style, and I bought a #1 when it came out, and actually it became a hot book there for a while. And they've
cool.
already reprinted it. So I thought you might read it and tell me what you think. I haven't read mine yet, but
yeah, I'll have to check it out. We can add this right into the B review slot. There you go. And then, ooh, look at there. Got me a few extra copies of the Devil Flyer Ash King with all the goodies. Thank you, Rex.
yeah, well, show the goodies. I mean, what?
I will. Just good Lord, man. Here we go. So we got 3 bookmarks, 2
There we
trading
go.
cards,
Hey, look at all that.
and 2 magnets. Look at that. These babies are loaded.
And a
Loaded, I
partridge,
tell you. And it's still in demand.
They are loaded, yes.
Is it still in demand on Indiegogo, right, Rex? Indiegogo. Double Flyer Ash Can.
Indiegogo.
It's the world's thickest ash can at the time. Oh, hey, Edwin Buzz Acevedo in the house. Hello, Edwin.
Hey, Edwin.
All right.
Only 100 of those printed, by the way. Only 100.
These little guys. Pekins.
Bog pecan.
Well,
Pekins.
there it is. It's a little bog face in there.
Bog's face on a pecan. Yeah, and you had to look at the numbering. I gave you all 4s, except for the little bitty one.
This one is #4. All right. Hold on, I got another
That's
one.
our
Here.
one. That's the 4th one I've done.
Yeah.
4th or 5th one I did. Yeah.
There's a new one. That's another one there. All right, let's see what his number is.
I tried to use the pecan striping, the detail for the face.
8, 9, 20. This is number.
And what number is that?
That one looks like it says
44.
No, number 14, I believe. Looks like
14.
one.
Here we go.
Yeah, looks like 1/4/14. Let's see. One more bigger one. This one's number 44. There's your little bog head. That's so cool, right? I'm gonna use this to make a bog statue with. And get me some Sculpey. And use one of these heads. And there, number 44.
You got one more in there. Yeah,
Yeah,
number
there's a little
44.
dinky one.
Yeah,
There's a little
very
tiny
dinky.
one. This one
Yeah.
it says
And
number
that's
237.
yeah.
Oh, this is a tiny little guy. I can't even. All right, wait, there he is. There, can you see his little face? Oh,
Yeah.
hello there.
Very
That's
small.
okay.
Yeah, that's the
If you,
smallest one I've ever done.
you plant this guy, and then a year
That's the
later you
only
get a big
small
bog.
one I've ever done.
He pops up in your garden. And then I got this is so cool. These are the extra heads from
Wow.
what was that, Rex? The Snowman
Yes,
action
to
figure from
Matt
back in the day.
Martin's snowman statue and that's the severed heads. Yes.
That's so cool. Now all I got to do is find a snowman statue.
So exactly. I'll have to send that in your next package. Then you'll have the complete set. And it's the rare version. They say that's the
Oh,
rare
cool.
version with the metallic surface. Yeah. Oh yeah, look at that.
Oh,
Forgot to
very
put
nice.
that in there.
Yeah,
You might
Darkness,
enjoy that.
Mild, Brett, John Polan. This is like a history of horror comics and stuff, Rex. What exactly, or is this just some short stories?
I think it's short stories. Yeah.
Okay, crack it open here. Take a look at the content page. Author, editor. It's a
Cracker.
collection of all his. Oh, okay. It's all of his own
There you
short story work and stuff up to this point, whenever this was published. That cover's cool, dude. I like that.
Yeah.
The ghouls in the
I
background
knew
there.
you would.
Coming to get you, Barbara. And then look how, Carrie, we can finally start going through this tome. Start reading some chapters and talking about them. There we go.
The
The
artist
action Bible.
graduated from the Joe Kubert School. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's
Dude,
the
man, this thing is a beast, dude.
expanded.
Beast, man.
Yeah, expanded
That thing is
version.
heavy,
It's
dude.
got
I
extra.
can already,
Yeah,
I already
it's heavy.
feel it in my shoulder. I'll tell you what, old Texas Dave is stronger than you think, man. He holds up those big old books for a while.
I know, right?
Hail Lake Kick one in the house. It's good to see you, sir. But yeah, this thing's beautiful, man. Look at, oh God, how thick that is. How many pages
Yeah,
is that,
show
right?
some
5.
people some of the artwork in there.
Awesome.
Hold on.
graphic
Ugh.
novel.
It's the whole
Had to get-
Bible too.
Had to get rid of it.
Great.
Oh, there might be
Wow.
some stuff stuffed in that as well. There might be a couple of your bookmarks in there
Oh, okay.
somewhere.
Look at that. Yeah.
Somewhere.
Beautiful
Remember, you
art.
got the Dirty Joe bookmarks, original artwork somewhere.
Oh, okay.
It's stuffed in
That's it.
something.
You stuck it in somewhere. That's landscape.
Mm-hmm.
Nice colors.
And all I got for my problems was an alien crab.
That's a canyon full of crabs.
Yeah.
Candy crab.
Ooh,
That's
candy
Joseph
crabs.
in the
That
well
sounds
there. There you go.
alright. Ooh. And you got some of the plagues. We got looks like the
Plagues,
boil
the bulls.
What's he talking about?
locusts, I think. Or all
Or
the
flies.
stinging insects or whatever flies. Raining stones. Is that one of them? Excuse me.
That's hail. Raining hail. Yeah.
Oh, raining hail. That was some big hail.
Think about that plague there. Hail in Egypt, enough to kill anybody that's outside in Egypt. What a
There's the
miracle that
title of
was.
this chapter. 20,000 Egyptians under the sea. Oh my, that ain't right. Oh,
Damn Jap.
I get that one. That ain't nice. Oh, look at the Red Sea. I'm going to die. Wow,
I
great
wonder
artwork.
if the leader
It's
died.
look at the name of this one. The complaining begins. Ah, Moses, we've been out in the desert for 40 years. What the fuck are you doing? You're walking in circles. I can't believe they
What?
got such a great sense of humor about this. This is all right. I like it. Gonna have fun with this one.
Yep.
It's cool that they can make
I think it's got a.
the Bible fun. I think more kids should get that. That might become a
Absolutely.
goal for me. There we go.
But look for your bookmarks. They should be stuffed in there. I hope I didn't leave them out. Hopefully they're in there somewhere.
I'll look in. Yeah.
Stuffed in some book.
Well, but thank you, Rex. That's quite a lot of stuff there, man. A lot of stuff. Good. I'll have to add the Devil Flyer Ash Can to the review board. You'll be coming in the D.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh,
how about
yeah.
these? These nuts. Oh,
Shadowhawks review in 2027 of the Devil Flyer Ash Can.
that's right. Here we go.
Yeah.
There we are. Everybody back here.
Look at this. Totally relaxed. She's got her head down and everything. She's just laying in my lap.
There you go. Yes, Carrie, that was the action Bible you spotted. We can finally start going through chapters together. We're gonna read them and talk about them offline.
Read them and weep.
We may. Hey, you never know, Carrie. I might have you on. We might do it online one of these days.
There you go.
We'll see how it goes.
She's made online
Oh,
appearances before, although it's been a while.
Oh, I know she's a little shy, but I'm sure maybe I can talk Carrie into coming on my show every now and again.
You
Right,
were
Carrie?
too when you started coming on. You
Oh,
were a
yeah,
little
dude.
bit
It takes a little
shy as
getting used
well.
to, you know. Yeah,
Oh,
man. It takes a little getting
Mhm.
used to being on.
It-
You know, you get a live mic in your head, and then all of a sudden, stupid shit starts pouring out of your mouth. It's, I don't know why.
that's for
don't worry.
certain.
You know, you're a human being like all the rest of us, brother.
Don't worry about it.
You're
Hey, I
like
just
just like the rest of us. I mean,
yeah, I just try to let it flow, and it goes where it goes. And sometimes I
let it
step in a hole, but you know,
Let it
shit's gonna happen.
be. Let it
flow
be.
like a river. Let it flow. Let it flow.
So, yeah, thanks guys for coming by. That hour passed by pretty quickly, didn't it? We got a few minutes left. Anybody wants to pop in, or wonder how do I do that? No, I don't think.
Put
Can
the
I drop
link
it
in
in
the
the chat?
chat.
Yeah, let me see if I can.
You're gonna kick yourself.
Well, yeah, no. If I do that, it'll kick me. Not doing that. Okay. I was just checking. Yeah, because I got to pop out to YouTube to post it, right? Yes, Rex?
Yes.
No? Okay. Yeah, so, yeah, it probably would have kicked me.
Well, not really.
But
I don't know on your phone. I don't know. I mean,
but
it's
even if I
easier
pop out, I can come
sometimes to
back
do it
in as
that way.
long as, yeah, as long as I haven't ended the
Yeah.
stream,
Oh
even
yeah.
if I kick myself, it's all right. I
You are
panicked the first
correct,
time I
sir.
did that crap, dude. I was like, oh, shit.
What?
I didn't realize
I
you got to hit
checked with
end.
Restream. And maybe it's because I took that free week advanced. I don't know why, or StreamYard messing with me. But it says my time will not be renewed the 9th. It didn't say that part. But last time it was the 9th, right? So I thought, okay,
Right.
the 9th. Well, the 10th maybe. They say the 9th, but it'll be the next day.
Right.
We'll
That's what I
be
was
back on
figuring.
StreamYard. It's January 29th now. So that means actually
Oh, good Lord.
February, or no, January 30th with StreamYard.
I don't know what else to try to get my phone to work
They're
with
really,
StreamYard, dude. It
I
just
don't know why they,
it don't want to do
or
it. I've tried.
Restream, you mean. Yeah.
Well, Restream, yeah. I mean, because I've tried
Yeah.
logging in without doing the Samsung internet, just right off the link in Instagram. It won't. I've always had that issue. If I
Yeah.
go in that way, then my mic and my camera aren't enabled, so it's pointless to be there. So if I open it up in Samsung internet, it opens up fine. I can get in there fine, but I can only sit there for 30 seconds to a minute, maybe 2 minutes max, and then it automatically kicks me out, and I got to come back in again. I don't know why. And it was just doing the same thing to Homer yesterday, right? So
Yeah.
it's something
I
to do
think,
with the phone.
yeah.
But I've tried straight Wi-Fi, straight
Yeah.
data. Tried, turn the Wi-Fi off just to make sure it wasn't interfering. It don't matter what I do. It just I get in there, everything's good, and then bloop, I'm out. It's like, Arr.
Well, I will probably purchase a month of. It may take me a couple weeks, but I'll purchase. You know.
Well, yeah. I mean, it is what it is, right? We got to do what we got to do. It's cool. I'll be there in the chat. Sorry, Carrie.
Yeah.
Rex has to stream. We got to keep the numbers going. We can't let 4 o'clock shadow idle out. So Rex has got to use restream. I'll just hang out and chat. It's all right. It's
Yeah.
all good. That's all I used to do anyway, was hang out and chat before. So plus it makes it easier for me to squeeze in my jokes without having to
Well,
step on anybody.
well, you were going to quit me anyway, middle of the month. So.
Yeah, whatever. I told you plans had changed.
Well, yeah,
And
Homer jumped in with the master plan to take over.
yeah, well, besides that, dude, I mean, I still don't know if this other job ends up coming through. I may end up having to quit anyway. I might not be available at 4 o'clock every day.
Yeah. Did
So
you
I
call
mean,
them? Did you call them?
yeah, I called, but I mean, it's you know, 2 days back after the big uh, holiday. I doubt that these guys even came in for Thursday and Friday. So I'm hoping next week, Monday, somewhere next week, I'll hear back from them, see what's going on.
You
I
left a
mean, if
message?
not, yes, I sent them both text tracks. Waiting to hear back. I'm not
Oh,
gonna
okay.
be
Okay.
ringing their phones and bothering them. On the holiday weekend, we gotta give them.
Right.
A lot of people took the extra 2 days because by the time you get Wednesday was the first, the second and third, so I had to go back because I didn't have any more vacation time, or I would have took Thursday and Friday and not gone back until next Monday too. But
Yeah, do what you got to do, brother.
yeah, well, it was an easy couple days. There were hardly anybody even came in. Most people scheduled their vacation anyway and just took the whole week off. So it was like maybe half of the plant was there with the last couple days. It was very laid back, so not a problem. But thank you both for coming. We're gonna wrap this thing up here in about a minute. If you want to hang out backstage for a few
Well,
minutes
thank
or
you for
whatever, we
having
could.
us.
Yeah, yeah. Thanks for coming. I think we had a fairly successful stream. Looks like I had a few people in here for the chat, and appreciate everybody for coming. Thank you, Carrie, Lake Kick, Mike. Uh, God, who am I forgetting?
Thanks for the
Courtney,
chat.
PBR, Apex, Omer Glitch, everybody. Love you guys. Thanks for
It's
popping in.
family, man. Yeah.
That's right.
The
Please share, like, and subscribe. Get the word out there for folks. I'll be here every Saturday doing it again. So so far so good. I'm
poking the
having
dog.
fun, and
Now
well,
you'll
get
have some
me.
competition next week. We all
Yeah,
have
it
some
was. Oh,
competition
you guys.
next
Yeah,
week
we
on
got
the
Rex X and
11th.
Apex.
We're going to be doing
Yeah.
the Rex X and Apex.
That
Yeah,
wow.
but now that
Every
starts at 11, but we
right.
generally run past noon, so can't help it.
Yeah. I mean, and that's all right. It's
It is what
it
it is.
is what it is, right? So I had to pick a time.
But I
Hail
missed one
Mark,
of
good
my
to
new
see you.
favorite shows, Reviews with
Oh,
Shadowhawk.
sorry, Mark.
I get to miss it. I
Exactly.
hate that.
Well, you can come back and watch the restream or replay, and drop a like, share it for me, all that good stuff. Marv in the house. Hail, Marv. Good to see you, buddy. Sorry you didn't get the
Sounds
notification,
like
man.
a lot of work, but you can always
All right,
rewatch.
everybody. It's thank you for hanging out and give me an hour on your Saturday. And
Cool.
hail all. We love you.
Peace.